Good, happy Friday morning. This is Katrina, Open Ears Communication, just coming to you, just raw. All my videos, sometimes, you just gotta kind of try to improve, and so that's what I'm doing. Open Ears Communication is a supported listening service. So, within my 20 some years plus of having, different types of employments, and it's just one of those things where I want to be able to serve, the community, and I actually do serve the community. I have a lot of time that I spend with like seniors and, people that need someone to be able to be a help to them. And so that's what I want to do here on in the community here on YouTube. Those people that need someone. A lot of people feel like, they do not get a chance to be heard. So that's what I do. That's what I am putting out there because, so many people won't even express how they feel and, the things that they're going through in their lives. So I want to just put it out there that Open Ears Communication, it is a listening service, but there's love behind the service. There's care and concern and compassion behind the service. So make sure that whenever you're on my videos, please like and subscribe to my videos. Let me know like what you think about the videos. Everybody has a learning curve. So this is raw. This is me. This is Katrina. And I want to be as, best of a service that I can to, the people that are out there. This is a tough competition out here, the videos and everything. People are putting out videos and videos and videos, but this is me. And I, as a person, I love people. I want to be able to be a service to people, to someone that is inside that cannot openly say what they want to say on the outside. And so whenever you see Open Ears Communication, it represents me, and that's the heart that I have. People, I like to be able to serve, and I like to be able to to help people, even if it's just, saying, to them, hey, how are you doing? How was your day? Just being concerned about people, because there's not a lot of that going on these days and times that we live in. There's so much chaos. There's so much this, and then not to mention that people just get busy doing whatever they're doing. And so a lot of people don't really get that connection, that someone really cares. Not saying it doesn't happen, but there's a lot of people that's really actually on the inside that are kind of hurting, but they don't really have anybody to open up to. And so that's what I am putting out here is the video to let you know that, hey, someone does care. I do care. I genuinely have care and concern about others. They're even on my lives. I always try to tell them, I love them. You don't have to be there just to physically be there to say to someone you love them, or let them know that there's somebody that does care. Maybe it might be hard to believe, but no, that's generally what is in my heart. The care, concern, and compassion for others, because I know there's people out there, even people I always say in relationships, they don't even, a lot of times, don't even really have a good connection or a good don't have really good communication. Because I know there's been times that I've been in, and you don't really say what you really say that's on your heart, and so that's how I came with Open Ears Communication, a supported listening service, because, there's a lot of times people do get talked at and they don't really get listened to. And that is the main part of my Open Ears Communication. The supported listening service is for someone being able to just hear you out, letting somebody know, hey, this is a non-judgmental space, which my sanctuary is non-judgmental. It's prayer centered. It's faith-based. And we need prayer. Prayer works. Prayer is one of those, prayer and praise are two things that can get God's attention. And that's another thing that I always kind of mention is God. I want God to be in everything I do. And I get a lot of people that are on my lives that, they are on that same train, I would say. And so I appreciate that. I appreciate them. I appreciate the ones that come on the live and they, head right in and they jump right in. I do make light of things too. It's not always that. So we have fun as well. But I wanted to come on to make this video to say, hey, there's somebody that really genuinely cares even though I have a service, but at the same time, there is genuine concern about others that are in this universe. So when you see that Open Ears Communications, it's a growing live, it's a growing community. But please support me, and when you see the videos, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, please. I'm not begging, but at the same time, I want to be able to help people, and I want to be able to get out there more and more in the community, in the universe, so that someone might be able to come to the service and get some help, start a healing journey, because there's a lot of people that's not positive in people's lives, and I want to be that positivity. I want to have that positivity. I want to have that compassion for others. Jesus had compassion, and so we have to have that too, and it has to start from somewhere. Somebody has to put it out there in the universe that there's a service that someone really genuinely does care, and Katrina does genuinely care about you guys. So please please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know, give me some feedback on here. I would appreciate it. I love you guys, and I always say, remember, God loves you, and I do too, and I really do mean that. So I don't have to know you to say that, but I did want to put that out there. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.